Hello viewers. Today in this video we will learn about NAV related to the mutual funds. So, what is a net asset value? The performance of any mutual fund scheme is denoted by its net asset value or NAV per unit. NAV is the market value of the securities held by the scheme. Mutual funds engage in a variety of stocks and bonds due to which the value of the investments held by the strategy fluctuate daily. Because of this, the daily changes in mutual fund NAV are comparable to those in stock prices. However, mutual fund NAV and shares have one key difference. Net asset value of a mutual fund scheme is calculated at the end of each day the markets are open, so NAV changes only once in a day. The price of equity shares, on the other hand, changes in real time as shares are traded during market hours. How does mutual funds NAV impact investments? Let's understand this with the help of an example. Suppose Investor X plans to invest 4,000 rupees in a scheme with a NAV of 20 rupees. In this case, Investor X will be able to purchase 200 mutual fund units. Now, Investor X decides to invest an additional 4,000 rupees in the scheme a few days later. But, by this time, the NAV of the fund has increased to 25 rupees. So number of units Investor X will be able to purchase now will be 160 units. As you can see, even though Investor X invested the same amount in both cases, the number of units purchased by Investor X has decreased when the NAV is increased. So, the average purchase price of mutual fund units now gets increased. Similarly, if the NAV had decreased at the time of second investment, X would have been able to purchase more units. This would have decreased the average per unit cost of his mutual fund investment. This impact of changing mutual fund NAV is the cornerstone of the rupee cost averaging, which is considered as one of the key benefits of SIP investments. Next, we shall see how is the net value of an asset calculated. There are two types of net asset value calculation. First is daily net valuation of assets. All the mutual fund investment companies evaluate the total worth of their portfolio daily after the stock market closes at 3:30 p.m. The market reopens the day after with the closing prices of the previous day. The fund houses accordingly deduct all the expenses to get the net valuation of the assets for the day. Next, we have general calculation of the net value of assets. The general net value of assets is the price of its equity share and is given by the cumulative cost of individual shares. This calculation gives the market value of a particular asset and is subject to change as per market fluctuations. Last, but not the least, we will see the role of NAV in the performance of a fund. Most investors believe the net value of an asset is the same as its stock price. Thus, they tend to think that funds with a lower net asset value are cheaper and consequently better investments. However, the net asset value calculation does not correlate with the fund's performance. Just because a fund has a lower net value does not make it a comprehensive investment. Thus, the net value of an asset is useful when it comes to understanding how a fund performs every day. It does not indicate how lucrative a fund is. Therefore, investors should check the current cost of funds and its historical performance before choosing to invest in it. You can contact us from the details mentioned on the screen via a call, WhatsApp, or email. Thank you for listening the video to the end. Please do like, share, and subscribe the video for the latest updates in the market.